Your brother Zephon's keep lies far to the east, beyond the ruins that greeted your first exit from the underworld. He and his brood have cocooned themselves in a derelict cathedral, having murdered its human guardians.
Cool, thanks. I guess we're just back here in the start zone, which is moderately a bummer.
Seek out Zephon's lair, Raziel.
Yeah.
Beyond the ruins that greet your exit from the underworld. Armed with the Soul Reaver, you may gain entry where your path was previously blocked.
Of course. Oops. There we go. Let's just run back to the abyss, I guess. I think that's where I want to go. Oops. Okay. Oops. Camera direction. Right, doors, my nemesis. Now my Soul Reaver's all blue. Well, that's rad. Oh no!
Hello.
Hello.
How's the soul even going?
It's going okay.
Better now that you just have a crazy vampire destroying sword arm.
Well, I mean, it only works. This is like Zelda over here. It only works if I have
Yeah,
full
just don't
health.
get hit.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good on that right now. So instead, we're just gonna set that vampire on fire.
And see, the other important thing about it, and I think they may have mentioned this, but I forget, is while you have that thing on, your health doesn't drain in the real world anymore.
Yeah, it's
That's
convenient.
nice. Get rid of that pesky physical world timer.
Let's see. I'm looking for columns. Oh wait, first portal. I bet it's talking about that where I warped to. I bet. I didn't realize that when you save and then reload, you start back with Tony J.
Yeah, down in the pit.
In the Squidlands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for whatever reason, this game does not just start you from your save.
I'm a big fan of the big dumb soul reaver, just make the vampire explode attack.
Yeah.
I don't think this is where I was supposed to go. Because, right, this is where I got thrown in the pit of unhappiness.
It was unfortunate.
Wait, is this where I'm supposed to be? What are
Maybe.
you making fart noises
Sorry,
about?
I was looking at a separate walkthrough thing for Soul Reaver over here on the Legacy of Kain wiki.
Uh-huh.
And there was like a thing between beating Melchiah and getting the Soul Reaver that I was looking at, because it was like, oh, maybe there was like an optional thing you missed, and the page was just blank. So it's like, well, okay, whatever that was, apparently not important. Don't worry about it. Question, when you saved and quit the game last time, were you just hanging out in the room with Ariel?
Yes.
Okay, then this is really funny, because apparently as you left the room, the Elder God was supposed to chime in and tell you where to go next.
Well, he did. He was talking about going to the Silence
Okay.
Cathedral and...
Okay, good.
'Cause
I
you're-
didn't catch that part, so I thought
Yeah.
that you saving and quitting there had just skipped that, and that would have been hilarious.
You need to go talk to your brother... Something with a Z.
So yeah, apparently there's a door somewhere you gotta stick this thing in. According to this walkthrough. I don't know. It says it's near the exit from the underworld, which I'm assuming is near where Squidman was.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think we're quite over there anymore.
Well... There's always the other option of wandering aimlessly.
Yeah.
Because I know the place you gotta go next. I just don't know exactly where it... Oh wait, where's that map?
Yeah, I was about to say, where'd that map go?
It's just up here. I'll repost it.
I found it.
Okay.
I need this to be bigger, though. Yes, I know, links are spoopy. Acropolis... okay. I need to get over there. Wait, I think I'm actually going somewhat the right direction, I think.
Oh, nice.
Maybe. No, I'm not. I'm going, in fact, the wrong direction. Because I'm currently in the red zone, and I need to get over to, like, the white zone on the right side of the map.
So I think the main thing is you need to get back to that, like... After you came out of the whole weird, shitty underworld area, there was that first place where you went back to the material world. And it was like a weird little circular plaza thing with a bunch of columns on it.
Yeah.
Stonehenge-looking Roman place.
Unfortunately,
Like, you just that's like a hub thing for a lot of areas, so I think you just need to get back there. Because there's like 4 or 5 paths leading out of that room, and each one has a different ability you need to get through it, so... What were you saying? Sorry?
I was going to say, unfortunately, I think I went the wrong way. Oh, no. Well, I'm back in the spirit realm now.
I was gonna say, you could always just die super hard in the spirit realm, and it would probably put you back in Squidward's place. Did you just...
I
Oh, wait,
whiffed the
waiting to see
jump
what happened.
super hard.
You whiffed to jump back into the abyss, or...
Yeah.
No, I thought you fell, like, straight into the whirlpool again, which would have been funny.
No. Can I get up there?
Well, TFP, you
There
can't
we go.
climb You can't climb that, like, bridge without climbing ability. You need to learn that by absorbing an ancient vampire soul and getting their ability to climb. You can't just climb that normally. Crazy person. Also, you can't climb the spectral realm.
Whatever, I totally did.
What? I mean, like, you can't, like, you can't climb walls.
Yeah.
You can climb a ledge.
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay, I thought you were trying to climb the bridge thing for a second.
No. Whoa. Wait, isn't this... Oh, hello. Just eat a bunch of dudes real quick. Alright, can't open doors in the spirit realm.
Nope.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where I'm at anymore. So this, you know,
Okay, well, I've got a solution.
is it just die super hard in the spirit realm again?
No, it's go back to the, like, cliff area, the, like, place where you fell into the abyss,
Yeah.
and then actually jump back into the abyss. Because it will put you back in that main Squidward room, and then when you leave the underworld, you'll be back at the weird columns area where you need to be. It's the fastest shortcut I know to get back to where I'm 90% sure you need to be at, so that's what I would do. No, I think that's the human city you just found, actually.
There do seem to be a lot of humans around,
I think that's why the guy was just hanging out in front of the gates.
which is an issue considering how much all the humans hate me because I smacked that one guy at the beginning of the game.
You did smack that guy pretty hard. You murdered him. You ate his soul.
I did. It
Pretty
was
fucked up thing to do.
But it was-
Like, the vampires just, eat them and drink their blood. You're over here eating their souls.
But it was tasty.
I just had, for some reason, the mental image of Raziel, like, shoving his face into the Mortal Kombat Soulnado, like it's one of those, like, chocolate fountains at a buffet.
Oh, damn it.
Fun with blocks.
Yeah. Whoops. I was expecting them to be like the one in the last section where it had a correct answer on two sides, but it only has the correct answer on the one side.
Damn.
Or that's not even the correct answer. Well... Bye.
Maybe these aren't, like, answer blocks. Maybe you just gotta stack them to get somewhere.
Okay, yeah, this does seem to be, I'm gonna guess, the human citadel, so we're just gonna jump into the spirit room again and leave.
On the plus side, that guy didn't seem, like, super unhappy with you.
Yeah.
He wasn't, like, shooting you in the back while you were pushing blocks or something.
I was sneakily pushing blocks.
Stealth block puzzling is the worst block puzzling.
Or is it the best block puzzle?
Worst. Well, I don't know. Would you prefer, like, stealth block puzzle or, like, a block puzzle mid-combat?
I would prefer stealth block puzzles.
As my agent,
Guess.
you are beyond.
But what if it's, like,
the
stealth
frontier?
block puzzle where
Your
as soon as you
enemies
get spotted,
cannot
it's just
destroy
over?
you.
And it, like,
If
resets you to
grow
a checkpoint
weak,
or something.
however, You will always
I mean,
be drawn
again,
here
I've played
to
Nier.
recover.
I'm pretty sure that happened in Nier.
Oh, random aside. That woolly super eye patch wolf Goemon playthrough took a hilarious turn.
Oh.
Because you get gold in that game in increments of like 20.
Yeah.
And they found an area where in order to progress, you need a book that costs like 980 gold.
Uh-huh.
Which led to a lot of grinding enemies for gold to buy this item to go to the next area. Only to then realize that once they got into the area, it was super hard platforming level. They died on immediately, and the checkpoint was before they had grinded all the gold.
Ah.
So in order to get back in every time, they would have to grind like 980 more gold to buy the item. In order to attempt the platforming stage, they just kept immediately dying on.
That's amazing.
That's fucked up, is what it is. Also kind of amazing. Also, that I did watch the last episode of that third birthday playthrough, which is totally worth it, if only for the reveal that Billy has been faking his love of the third birthday this whole time, because he wanted to trick Wooly into suffering through the whole game.
That's
Which
great.
is a pretty good long con, I'm not gonna lie.
That is a fantastic long con.
Of pretending that he loved the third birthday this whole time. Also, man, that game is way worse than I thought it was.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
Do you know the whole plot of the third birthday and all that?
But,
Oh man, do you wanna?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna go into the early stuff because fuck it, it doesn't matter. The whole plot revolves around Aya. Like, New York has gone crazy, as it does
Yeah,
in that universe.
mitochondria.
Yeah. Well, no, now it's in something new called the Twisted.
Oh.
And nobody knows what they are. They're just weird monster things that, like, erupt out of people. So it's like, alright, the island's fucked, but Aya can use this super special device called the Overdive Machine to, like, transfer her mind into people and take control of them in the past.
Alright.
So that she can control someone in the past on the island to investigate and find out what happened. And also, while she's controlling them, she can use her powers and everything. But it's still that person. It's just Aya is in them. So, long story short, it turns out that there's like two different groups of crazy monsters involved, and they're trying to use some kind of weird time travel power to get back to something they call Time Zero, which is some kind of event they are trying to reach. Long story short, you get back there and find out that Aya Brea has been dead the entire game.
Amazing.
You've been playing as her little sister in her body, taking extended shower scenes, and hitting on Aya's boyfriend the whole game as, like, her 12-year-old sister. Thanks, guy who wrote Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's fucking Toriyama, remember?
I know. I just know
We
he
talked
did
about
the bad...
this. We discovered that he was the same guy as the guy who did Third Birthday.
I just remember he did the bad front mission game.
Nah, if I remember correctly, I'm 99% sure he's totally also the Third Birthday guy. I will double check this right now to be sure, but...
Alright, hold on. Does this still have... Okay, yes.
Matomo Toriyama.
Great.
Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2 and Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13.
On the third birthday.
Yeah.
And I forget which front mission game it is, but the bad one.
Evolved.
Right.
Which he did. Apparently he was the senior script writer for Front Mission Evolved. And the scenario director for the Third Birthday.
I didn't go very well. I got
Which
beat
part?
up by humans.
That's... wow. What a loser.
Yeah.
There was super crazy vampire ghosts with a, like, energy blade arm and you got beat up by humans?
Yeah.
Wow. How embarrassing.
I know.
They, like, you don't even have to, like, stun them and impale them or anything. They just die.
I mean, I ran away. I lived, but
Yeah, but can you really call it living?
no, because I am undead.
You're like twice undead.
Well, I died. I died.
Now you've died.
Now I've died. That's okay, because I got the work point, so who cares?
Yeah. Trust me, that is actually the important thing. It's a beautiful thing. As long as you remember to save the game, puzzles should remain solved.
Yeah, that's... I like when games
That's
are
what
like
you
that.
want. Oh, you got spirit worlded like a punk.
Yeah. That's okay. Because now I'm already back.
It's okay, because in the spirit world you got this sick laser sword for an arm.
I do.
Don't gotta keep full health for that. It's just there.
Oh, let me stick this laser sword in this door.
I always thought when I was a kid that
Look
the
at
like,
those guys!
yeah, man, shit's gonna get crazy. So, as a kid, I always thought the effect on the like laser Reaver is like the coolest fucking thing.
I guess I have to... I switched back to the physical realm just to switch back to the spirit realm. Just to switch back to...
That's gonna happen a lot. It's fine. At least the switching is fast.
Yeah, it's not like Blood Omen.
Yeah.
Where there's...
Well, I do like that you had to like open the door in the physical realm, and then immediately there's a gate, so it's like, nah.
Yeah. It's like, nah, dog, you need your ghost powers.
Also, good work killing that guy through the door.
I mean, hey.
You do what you gotta do.
Go over there. Don't bug me. Oh, that... The problem with no right stick camera is sometimes it takes a bit to try and look down, because I thought this was just water all down here. I was like, I don't want to jump down there, and no, it was just literally a ramp.
Also, I will say that I appreciate these crazy-ass spider vampire men apparently still found the time to find leather pants
You know,
that fit their horrible spidery appendages.
dignity of vampires. They're
Yeah,
very...
if you're not wearing leather pants, can you even call yourself a vampire?
I mean, I don't... Is Raziel wearing pants?
Not anymore.
That's true. He
He
was
got
in the
burned off in
intro.
the abyss.
Oop. If I could find like a stick or a torch, that'd be cool. Well, I'm a big fan of these crazy Silent Hill vampire monsters.
I really like this game for its weird vampire designs of like, hey, shit's gone weird for a while, it's the post-apocalypse, vampires got strange. I like that idea of just time passed, shit got weird. Like Melchiah's guys just started falling apart and turning into goop, so they just have to like patch themselves up with the dead bodies. Duma's guys are just weird like leech things that suck out your blood with a slurpy tongue. I want to say you can totally climb up against one of the walls over there. There's like
Oh, wait, uh-huh.
there's totally a
I found
rectangular
it.
climb up here area.
Oh, they're climbing up after me, which makes sense because they're crazy spider things.
They're also poking you.
Yeah. It's fine. Oh, get there! Oh, damn it. You done it now, Raziel. Ow! This is where I need to go? Nope. Hold on. Okay. I see where I need to go. And by that I mean I actually looked at this walkthrough.
Is it that canyon wall over there?
Yes.
Okay. That was my immediate guess from how, like, blocky it was. Because, again, everything is, like, super weird and grid-based, so it's like, that is square. You should probably go there.
I'm the best platforming, even though
Hey, finally a stick.
I'm about to die and drop this stick.
You could throw it down to somewhere where you can murder vampires with it, or something.
That's true.
But after you come back, you probably won't need it to murder vampires with, so yeah.
That's true. Oh man.
Maybe if you can just get out of this area while you're still physical, then there will be a place to work
my
back
spirit
in.
realm form.
Oh, there we go.
Because I found this window that I can totally phase through.
Convenient.
That I can totally phase through. Oh. Guess what?
Did you fuck up?
Maybe. But look at this window. This window is totally one you can phase through.
Hold on. What? No. You crazy?
Yeah, that's insubstantial.
No, look how thick those bars are. That's not a chain link fence. That's way thicker than a chain link fence. You can't do that. That's crazy.
Basically.
It is so tough. That is so... Look how substantial that barrier is.
You and I have very different definitions of substantial.
Alright. Yeah, that window's a wash.
But that's okay, because there's just another platform over here. Or another platform. Another portal over here, so I can just refill my health.
The game is convenient like that.
Yeah. Back the wall across you, in tempo, just protruding from the tallest of the buildings. Okay, I see what I did wrong. I was supposed to go this way. To this dramatic fucking temple entrance that I didn't notice.
Well, look. It happens.
It's a PS1 game, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't kidding about them being weird spider monsters.
Dude, yeah.
They're like laying webs.
Yeah, they are. It's fucked up, man.
It's so gross.
Shit has gotten bad. If I was like a vampire hunter, and it was like, alright, you signed up, you've got your armor, you've got your crossbow, let's go hunt some vampires, and then I walk into an area and it's a spider vampire, I'm fucking right back out. Like, no. This is not what I was signed up for. Now you've got your sick laser sword back. Just don't lose it. God damn it. didn't even finish the sentence before you got popped.
It's fine.
Did you keep this? No, you didn't keep the stick.
No, I don't know. I chucked the stick. I don't know where the stick
Threw it
went.
off into the distance trying to get through that hilariously substantial window grate.
That's okay. I found another stick.
Good. You're probably going to need to kill some of these guys at some point, so that'll come in handy.
Once a testament to mankind's defiance of Kain's empire.
You know what would
this
probably
towering
work fairly
cathedral
well
now
for
stood
Raziel?
derelict. The
Like, I'm just going to
humans
throw this out there.
worshipped here
He's got these
cared
giant
for
claws,
centuries.
right?
Yeah.
Its
Could you just
architect
fucking
conceived
stab
this
one
tower
with his
as a holy
claws
weapon
and then
against
suck their
the
soul
vampire
and then
menace, a
unclaw
colossal
them?
instrument of brass,
I feel like his
stone.
claws would work fine for the
The
impaling.
cathedral's pipes,
you
once
know.
tuned to blast a deadly hymn, now stood silent, and these vacant spaces whistled their impotence.
Kain and Raziel being both very poetic about, everything is shit now, dog.
I mean, Raziel was raised by Kain, so,
Checks out. This is still super dark, and I'm, gonna pump the brightness up slightly more.
All right. It's probably not a terrible idea.
Because, okay, that's better. This alcove was just pitch black. Doom 3 level, just black. And it's I can't...
That doesn't seem right.
Hold on, I scrolled too far down the list of the things. Don't jump in the pit. I will not jump in the pit. Instead, I will jump up here. Dang it. Oh, PS1 platforming.
They tried.
I admire the effort.
Like I said, this is very reminiscent of, Tomb Raider 1.
That game I've never played.
Which, that game was rough.
Just gonna stand here and see if there are any souls around to suck, or if I just need to wait until my... There we go. Oh, Raziel.
Just remember, you're in the spirit realm, you can take it easy.
Yeah.
Walk slowly, cautiously, just...
It's like the save rooms in Fatal Frame. Nothing bad can happen to you.
Yeah, they're all safe,
Yeah.
so...
It's like Silent Hill The Room. You're safe in the room.
It's like the Resident Evil 2 remake.
The
If there's a
room,
typewriter around, you're always safe.
the room can't hurt you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I went through the door, and then I read the next sentence of the walkthrough, and it said ignore the door. I was like, oh, well.
That's what you get for taking the initiative.
Alright, cool. I've done something with that, I guess.
It'll probably matter later.
Probably. Wants me to go through this door, not that other door. glad you finally watched that first episode of The Legion.
It's so good.
It's really good.
Like, that felt like it took like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it did.
That went real fast. It has been a long time. Like, I can't think of anything in that entire episode I was not into. Every part of that was great, and I was super into all of it. Everyone's design is rad. Switch is a cool new character. All of her costumes looked great. The whole musical section was fantastic.
It was really good.
The part where it was basically just a music video was amazing. Because also it was a really good music video.
Yeah. I do a real good job of holding on to the Soul Reaver.
It's okay, because usually there's like other stuff around you can murder things with. That said, it would, you know, be a lot easier if you held on to that. See, when you can't like flip a block onto a vampire.
That'd be convenient.
But there are like torches in this room you can throw them at, I guess.
Yeah. Me. Oh.
Just remember, all else fails, make extensive use of that like dodge at attack.
Alternately, hold on. I just realized that I can do something here. Aha! I can use my sick Blood Omen strategies.
Oh, cheat?
Of cheating!
Nice.
And then immediately get hit anyway, so the cheating really didn't matter. Oh. Get over here. Well, if he's just gonna chill, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna,
like, you're the one who threw him up there, so I guess he can just stay.
I'm just gonna solve this puzzle.
Yeah. You can watch.
Let's see if I can do it without cheating too hard here.
I mean, this block puzzle is pretty straightforward.
It does seem that way.
Like, a lot of these blocks are almost in position for you already.
The only issue is, I wish there was an easier way to flip things than just, flip them, you know? Like, I want a rotate block button.
Like, you want to be able to grab it and, like, spin it
Yeah.
in place.
I have to beat the ancient vampire of spinning to get that ability, probably, but,
Ancient vampire of block rotation.
Yep. I assume that has to be a thing.
I don't see why it wouldn't be. There we go. One down.
2 down now. Solved one while you were still in the stream lag of me solving the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just that awesome at block puzzles.
It's pretty impressive.
It was. Our friend decided to come pay a visit, though, so we're gonna actually beat him up now.
Oh, did he finally come down off his wall? Where'd you get your health back? Did you just cheat again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
I can't wait for you to realize what you fucked up. Unless you figured it out in the meantime, but...
I fucked something up?
We'll see.
Now I'm concerned.
It's fine. Solve your puzzle. Are you pausing to look at the guide?
No, I'm pausing to
Okay.
cheat again so I can get my
Okay.
Soul Reaver back. Oh no, he's still up there. There's just another vampire. that
Oh,
just
okay.
dropped
Another guy
in.
dropped in.
Yeah.
Side note, I got around to playing that Heaven Will Be Mine game.
Uh-huh.
Really fun. I like it. For like a weird visual novel romance type thing, I really like it. It does a lot of cool stuff in the narrative that I enjoy that you don't see a lot of. Of just like having an actual explanation for the like giant humanoid robot trope. Alright, you're almost done. Only one left.
I hope. Well, a cutscene started playing, so that's probably a good sign.
Wait, did you actually... I mean, I guess that would work. It's a roundabout way to do it, but... Okay, you did it, technically.
What'd I do wrong?
I mean, the way I did it was I just got the other blocks in place, and then stacked it on those, and then pushed it in. Because flipping it up the wall like that just seems weird. Like, I flipped it up onto another block, and then used that block to push it into place. Like, made a platform for myself to stand on. So I solved that one first because it was too high, and then solved the rest of the puzzle in the room. I didn't realize you could just, like, flip it up the wall all weird like that.
I mean, I figured that was how, because, like, they teach, that's, like, the first thing they teach you about pushing blocks, is pushing up walls.
Yeah, but, like, up the wall into a hole in the wall. That seems like a really specific push. Or flip, rather. Alright, I just gotta make your way back.
This guide also says to do that one first, apparently. Oh, I needed to switch back to the real world.
Yeah, these games love that gimmick. Always be switching back and forth.
It wouldn't be so bad if you could just go through doors in the spirit realm.
Okay, that was kind of funny, sorry. I was looking through other stuff the Final Fantasy 13 guy had worked on, by the way.
Uh-huh.
And I saw that he worked on The World Ends With You.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, wait, what did he work on that? And I just looked over and it just says special thanks. It's like, well, he wasn't a director or a writer for that one. He's also got special thanks on 2 of the 3 Dissidia games. But yeah, Legion Season 3 off to a fantastic fucking start.
Oh, damn it.
I really, really like the way they are portraying time travel.
Yeah. I like,
The weird, like, flip into a door thing is a super cool look.
I also appreciate Chinese John Hamm talking about time travel and the rules therein.
It's important to have time travel rules laid out.
That's very true. Or else you just end up with, like, I don't know. You end up with this. No, wait.
Oh, man, don't trust me. We'll get there.
I like that now. In Assassin's Creed, you were always getting upset at me for saying we'll get there. And now, playing Legacy of Kain,
the shoe is on the other foot.
Now the shoe is on the other foot of you saying...
Soul Reaver is on the other hand.
Yep, we'll get there.
I mean, really, the Soul Reaver is the most hidden blade of all.
Very true.
Comes out of the spectral realm to stab you.
That's an unfortunate stabbing. Place to get stabbed, rather.
Stabbing you in the soul.
And then you get reaved.
Alright, see, making progress. This block puzzle nonsense will be over with in no time. And then it's on to the next set of block puzzles.
Yeah.
Also, I love that, like, everything that happens in Legion is, like... I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. Nothing is ever normal.
Yeah.
And I, like... It's like, yeah, time travel, okay. Time travel represented by weird, like, hallway of doors leading back in time? Sure. Weird, shadowy back rooms with a laughing demon. It's like, by the way, don't travel back too far or you risk waking up the demon. It's like, oh, okay, sure, yeah,
This
great.
checks out.
Thanks. Like, it can't just be time travel represented in a weird way. There has to be a thing. And the thing is creepy-ass demon in the shadows just waiting. And apparently that time travel costs you a tooth. Also, I really like that bit towards the end of, like, when they were waking up Robo-Autonomy. And Carrie was just like, why does he have a mustache? And he was just like, I don't know.
Everybody else has got mustaches.
He's like, I like that his explanation was basically just like, they have mustaches, whatever.
This actor,
give you a mustache.
This actor grew a mustache in between seasons. I don't know if this is where I needed to go.
Hey, you're somewhere.
I'm somewhere. Okay, no, this is totally... Because there are two humans. Humans don't like the Soul Reaver, turns out.
But, I mean... You remember how it worked back in the day.
I do.
And this ain't exactly the full sword, but it is still gonna fuck things up.
Okay, this is in fact actually where I need to
Also,
go.
I like to imagine that's why the Soul Reaver's, like, triangle stab makes them explode is as a reference to the old game. It's like, yeah, the Reaver's gonna make dudes explode. That's what it does. It will give you.
There's nothing you can do about it.
See, look, this is a totally passable barrier.
Yeah.
You can tell because the bars are thin and insubstantial.
You and I have very different definitions of insubstantial.
There's a dick joke in there somewhere, but I just can't get to it.
Is this a stick? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's a pipe.
Yeah.
It's like
Respect
Silent Hill
the pipe.
3 up in here.
Alright, now you're in the shit, though, because you see these blocks, right?
Yeah, no.
But on the plus side, man, that shifting is still real fast.
Yeah,
Oh god, spider vampires.
that's fine.
It's fine, because now you got a stick. It's really all you need to even the odds here.
Okay.
Oh, also, if the vampire is stunned and you happen to be, like, far away from them, I think you can totally just hold down triangle to, like, auto-throw the pipe into them.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know that.
But I think if you're, like, within a certain range, you just go to the impale instead, which can whiff. So you kind of got to be careful.
So that has 3 sections. That seems important. So that one probably goes there. But I need to flip it around.
I don't know who decided all these block puzzles were a good idea, but I hate them.
That's not right. Oh no, this is right. We go here. Then we go here. See, block puzzle. Oh wait, shit.
Ah.
Nope.
Yeah, what was that?
Oh wait, no, we got this because now we do this, and now we're good. Block puzzles, they're no problem. Legacy of Kain puzzles, they are simple and for children. Oh, damn it. I have this pipe. You will respect the pipe. Alright, let's try block number 2. What have we got? We got another vampire that needs to respect the pipe. Where'd he go?
Also, I'm not sure if you've gotten a chance yet, but you can totally hold another weapon while you're using the Soul Reaver.
Yes, I did pick up like a torch once.
Okay. So you can still pipe people if you've got the blade active. Which honestly is usually probably a better way to go about things. Because taking a single hit and losing your weapon really does blow.
You're not wrong. You know what else blows? Z fighting.
Oh, is the game having some problems?
Just a little bit. It's not severe. It's kind of severe, but it's, you know, it's the 90s. I will cut them some slack.
It's the Z fighting you expect.
Yeah. Oh, conveniently, this one doesn't need to be flipped at all. And then this one, which probably has something crazy, and I've already fucked all this up, and now I have to, you know, spend a while figuring this out. Or not. Or it's actually really easy. So just gotta do that, and then this. And that. I did it. I solved
Good
the block
work.
puzzle.
On to the next.
I solved one of 4 block puzzles. Oh, man.
Uh-huh.
Legacy of Kain. Hold on, gotta ditch these losers. To the next door on your left. Pass the bell.
I still kind of love that you just T-pose away through the fence.
It's pretty good. The noise that those weird priests make is really funny. Oh boy. This seems significantly more complicated.
That's a lot of blocks.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I need 2 straight pieces. Here's one. I'm gonna say that one seems like the easiest way to go at first. The one that's just 2 things wide and...
Huh.
It's probably not a good huh, is it?
I clicked on a Soul Reaver walkthrough link on Google, which is the 3rd result on this Google list, and it redirected me to a site selling Viagra.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I always knew... Like, you can't...
Mm-hmm. Having trouble keeping your Soul Reaver ignited.
No, I'm just saying, like, I always knew Raziel, you know, just stored his soul, stored his dick in the spectral realm. Well, it only comes out at, like, really full health, like... Okay, this one needs, right angle... Straight piece. Is this a straight piece? This appears to be a straight piece. Oh. Hold on. We're gonna cheat again. Because again, sometimes you gotta cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Stick. Pick the stick up, Kain or Raziel. let's call them Kain. I'm probably going to do that more than once in the future.
Yeah, no, that'll happen. But you'll figure it out by the time Soul Reaver 2 is over, which will be just in time to switch back to Kain.
Yes. And then God help me. God help us all in Defiance.
But you have the advantage there of that game will be good.
That's true.
To be fair, this game is good.
Yeah.
It's just old. And, like, they had only a couple of mechanics, and one of them is push blocks, so you're gonna get a lot of it.
What's that? The Pushmo. You ever play Pushmo?
No. I don't know what Pushmo is. I've heard of it, but...
It is a 3DS game about block puzzles.
Oh, God. Why would you make that game?
Because it's adorable.
But no one has ever liked a block puzzle.
Block puzzles are
Catherine
okay.
doesn't count.
That game is nothing but block puzzles.
No, it's platforming.
Dude.
Shut up. No. I will not hear it.
Apparently, it is now time to smack some bells.
That's a nice change of pace.
Wait, what? On the right, on the way down, go all the way down the ramp. Oh, through the door. Oh, there's Bell. Smack it. I don't know if I did it fast enough or if I need to do it faster. I would assume there would have been like a cutscene or something. Is it supposed to make... It was supposed to make that go away. Let's try this again, but faster. Run. Run, run, Raziel. I almost said run, Kain, again. Again, I don't really think this is working.
I'm not sure you're supposed to be hitting the bell yet. According to this other walkthrough I was looking at.
Hit that bell twice. Oh, wait. Is this where I'm going? Maybe. We'll try this. Oh, no, okay. So I need this glass window to shatter so that I can go through it without opening the door. Because that crank opens up this thing, but I can't get there fast enough to... without going into the spectral realm so that everything stops. I can't do that because I can't go through the door as a ghost. Which is where this is falling apart. Unless I can go this way. Probably shouldn't have done this. Oh! No, that's exactly what I should have done. Hold on. Actually, this should work if I do this. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to get this crank. Oops. Do this. Puzzle solving. Oh, god damn it. No, okay, so I need the glass to break, because when I'm in the spectral realm, that cool shortcut that I was like, oh, this will totally work, totally doesn't work.
Great.
Now I need to find a way back into the real world. There it is. But I can probably save a bunch of time if I smack the bell, jump down here.
Oh god. All the walkthroughs I found for this section gone for so long.
Yeah, no, this one is... This seems to be a very long section of this video game.
But I think this is also, like, most of this video game.
I may be here a bit, because I don't want to... I don't want to save and then have to start this all over again.
Oh god, no, yeah, that'd be terrible.
I need... Is there a run button that I'm just missing?
I don't think so. As I understand it, you need to break the glass and then jump through like a hole, and like so you pull the crank, switch to the spectral realm, and then go through a hole to get to the thing, because then you won't have to use the door anymore.
Yeah. There we go. There's a cutscene happening. Oh, there's like 2 bells on the thing. That's cool. That's clever. I like the creepy vampire whispering that happened when I solved that puzzle. Because I thought I could just do the crank, but this door, that hole gets closed off when you go to the spectral realm, which is a real bummer. Whee! Alright. That took a while.
But it's okay, because you made it out the other side. Also, I'll be right back, because I need a drink with caffeine in it.
Oh! Ick. Okay. I'm gonna read this guide a little bit here. Use the wheel to basically just open that up, and then that will stay. Oh, and that broke.
Oh, that feels better. Are you also now gone?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I just I'm reading
Had
this
to become
guy
conscious
a little
again.
closer, because I'm like all of a sudden realizing I don't really know where I'm at, and I'm just gonna.
This shit's complicated.
Yeah. There's this guy with a stick though. I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna swallow his soul. Nope. Oh, hold on. I don't want to deal with that, so we're just gonna refill my health and move on our merry way. That seems fancy. Who's ready for more block puzzles?
I mean, this is, what, 3 out of 4?
Yeah.
We're getting there. Also, I just have to ask a very important question.
I have an answer, maybe.
What is with all the weird drawings of snake people on the walls in here?
I figured you'd know. You'd be the one who would know this.
I don't remember anything about snake people in the Legacy of Kain series. That's a new one.
Oh, there it is. But say,
They're trying to warn us about the reptilians.
maybe mad we have an issue, but then
Yeah?
I found the portal that will take me back to the physical realm.
Yeah?
I was like, oh. I was very worried. Alright, let's see here. Bunch of legs. Just try this. This is probably not right, but, you know. Nope, that doesn't look right. But nope, very no. Maybe... that seems more right. Oh yeah, that's where that goes. Just preemptive nope on that one. This seems right. This also seems like I don't have enough blocks, but you know, we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Okay, this block goes. Nope. This block goes here, and then this block goes over here.
You've made some questionable block decisions, but I'm going to see how it plays out for you.
I make the best block decisions, thank you. Hope that doesn't go there.
Ouch.
I now understand what you mean about me making questionable block decisions. Yeah! Oh, more ceiling blocks. Thanks. That's what I've always wanted.
God. Just the balls to have a block puzzle that when you, like, solve, quote-unquote, it drops more blocks in.
I mean, hey, you weren't done.
Still, it's just rude.
It's pretty rude.
I want it to play like a condescending version of the Zelda chime when it does that.
Ta-na-na-na.
It's like the Metroid chime, actually.
Ah, well.
You're mixing up your Nintendo games, man.
I'm mixing up my Nintendo games that I don't care about.
What? But you love Metroid.
I hate Metroid.
But you love Zelda.
I hate Zelda. Man, you want to talk about some questionable block decisions that I've been making?
Mm-hmm.
No, that wasn't right. You know what? I bet if I get this one out of the way, that would be convenient. Okay, I need to get that face, and then roll this out, and flip it again. Riveting gameplay.
No, it's just who decided that what they needed in this game was just a metric shit ton of block puzzling.
Amy Hennig.
Like, not just block puzzles, but like this with the rotation and the flipping and
Hey, cool.
But you got it.
I got it. Oops, nope. Raziel, pick up the dang heart piece. Thank you. I could fight those guys, or I could just leave.
I vote leave.
Whoop. Just soul reaver some vampires over here. Oh god. It hatchlinged. That's gross. Okay, so here's the lock zone. Which means it's now time to go this way. That one block puzzle we did wasn't even for, like, progression. That was just to get the heart piece.
Uh-huh. I got that feeling whenever you popped the thing and the heart piece opened up, and I was like, oh god. I think that was all optional.
That means there's still 2 more.
2 out of 4.
Oh, go right, okay. I was going the correct direction. Oh, Raziel, please. Get soul reavered, kid. need to break these things, but I don't know how. Excuse me. Oh. Get back here.
Maybe you just, like, stand on them and hit square or something?
Oh, I missed. There we go. Get in the fire, you. When opens.
How's it going?
You'll see 3 manhole covers, which when open produce a musical note. You need the right combination to break the third glass case open, so the middle one and the one on the right as you come in. Oh, there we go. Raziel. That is A, a terrible noise, and B, incredibly finicky. But hey, that wasn't a block puzzle. And that opened up one of the blocks. Hooray! At some point, I'll remember this refill health code. That's okay. Little... And right. This continues to be a terrible noise. But hey. At least those last two weren't block puzzles, right?
Yeah. See, it's an improvement.
Hold on, let me just T-pose through this door. Somewhere there's going to be a thing that will let me get back to the physical realm. Somewhere. There it is. Can't just, like, make the game just operate all of them at once. Gotta do this one at a time.
Uh-huh. By the way, you see why this is pretty much... Like, I got slightly farther than this area of the game, but not much.
Yeah.
This area is what killed my desire to play the game. I'm just letting you know that.
I can see that.
I'm hoping you can see why that would be the case.
Yeah.
Because holy crap, man, who thought this was a good idea? Again. I'm gonna keep asking that question, even though I know the answer.
Amy Hennig.
Can we not just go ahead and blame Dennis Dyack for this one?
I mean, we could.
Assume that he left a notepad somewhere that was like, hey, block puzzles, though.
Block puzzles are the best. Oh, that was a really funny animation. Just Raziel going, eh! I hate pipes. Hate pipes so much.
Just kind of awkwardly shove it over. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, you... I got hit out of my Soul Reaver attack, and I'm very upset. It's down, circle up, left, up, left. Aha, I remembered. Oops. We're just cheating super hard because I don't want to deal.
Understandable.
I'll deal with you in the correct way. Eat it. Alrighty. Hold on. I'll pull the locks on the phone. I'm overthinking this, but on the bright side, I think we're almost done with this area. Amazingly. Well, that didn't seem right. Well,
I mean, yeah, you're getting there. Like, progress is being made, it's just, there's a lot of shit in this place.
Yes. Up we go. Oh, Raziel. Oh. Mantle. Mantle, you fool. Oh, Raziel, why? Oh, I should have just gone for it. I'm a fool. Whoops. Again, platforming. Man, remember Glover? I don't know why
Vaguely.
that just popped into my head.
Like, vaguely, but at the same time, when you said Glover, the first thing I thought of was, like, the Hamburger Helper mascot, so...
I mean, the hamburger helper mascot is basically Glover.
Which, speaking of, damn, now I kind of want some hamburger helper.
Oh, okay. Hello! Surprise. Oh boy. Need this pipe. Respect the pipe. Whoops. Cool. That seemed like the thing I was supposed to do. Oh. That was dumb. I, like, chucked my stick at the vampire as it killed me, and then I just faded back into the spirit realm over here. Whatever. Guess what? Now I got the Soul Reaver. How much does that suck for you? All the way? Oops. Okay, this is where I came in at. I think I need to go up. Dig up, stupid. Wait, what did that do? Maybe I don't need to go up. Spin the wheel into the climb with the pipes to the right and jump. Top one into the passageway up and to the right of it. Oh. Oh, I see where I need to go. You go over here. Big success. Got like 2 paragraphs of this section to go, make me mad.
We're getting there.
We're so close.
It's gonna happen.
I'm looking for 2 vampires with what to smack with my Soul Reaver here. Oh, there's one. And here's 2. I've reaved them. That was very dumb. Amusing, but very dumb. probably not a lot of point to eating the souls of things when I'm at full health, but, you know.
It's good to get those souls out of the way, still.
Yeah.
Don't want them just hanging out.
It's a nice thing to do. Give them, you know, give them their rest. In my stomach. In my weird ghost stomach. I didn't have a stomach.
No. Your stomach is totally gone. You just got, like, a spine. You got a rib cage and a pelvis, and, like, nothing in between.
Where do these souls go when I eat them?
Into your meat.
Whoa. I love textures. Give me that pipe. Thank you. Oh! Why? So many weird vampires. Get out of here. Uh-oh. There we go. Whoop. Not that way. Oh, camera, you gotta be better. Thank you. Oh. Well... Raziel Pipe Shover. Now it is time to backtrack like it is nobody's business. Oh, mate, you didn't make it, Raziel. Make this... Yes, I can. That's cool. Is this the room that I need to get to? No. Also, I don't need to use that bell yet, I guess, which is odd to me, but sure.
Whatever. If they're not going to make you touch it, don't worry.
I feel like I'm backtracking too much. Alright, wait. No, I'm not. So I think I need to get just past this. Whoop, no. Come on, Raziel. No, go through the door. Do it. T-pose. Thank you. Okay, yeah, this is where I need to be. But I need to find the... Not it. Okay.
Ha! I was reading a thing here about the development of Soul Reaver, by the way.
Uh-huh.
And Amy Hennig actually has an explanation for the block puzzles.
Alright.
Which is apparently because, you know, basically they had to rework a lot of this game because time constraints. Like, so basically they had to split the team up, and it's like, okay, everybody go make your levels, and then we'll meet back up when we're done. Which led to everyone meeting back up and going, oh shit, we all used block puzzles. like everyone split up and we're like, alright, everybody go make your areas. And then everyone came back and was like, oh shit, we all did the same thing.
That's amazing.
That is great. Does it make you feel any better about all the block puzzling?
Yeah.
At least there's a funny story to it.
Yeah, that's the important part. Wait, what did that do for me?
Other funny things here. Silicon Knights received so many queries regarding the game that they had to publicly distance themselves from Soul Reaver, placing an entry on their site's front page FAQ saying, no, we are not involved with that product in any way other than as the originators of Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. In a 2008 interview, Dennis Dyack criticized the story of the game as having had nothing to do with his vision and ideas for a Blood Omen Legacy of Kain continuation, and commented that Soul Reaver was supposed to be just a weapon in the original game, rather than an extensive plot device. But admitted that a lot of people liked what Crystal Dynamics did, and said that, quote, Crystal Dynamics is not a bad developer.
Accurate. Where am I going? I'm so confused right now.
God damn it. I hate video game, like, marketing teams.
Oh.
Because here's the thing from the sales section here, which says, analysts predicted that Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver would perform well in the video game charts prior to its release, noting that the high proliferation of horror movies in summer 1999 ensured that its release mid-August 1999 was ideally timed. How does that, okay, like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't see how that tracks. Of, like, this, I don't know. I don't get how there were a bunch of horror movies this summer translates to this game is gonna do great.
Oh, apparently that bell just summons enemy vampires, by the way.
Oh, well, you shouldn't hit that bell.
Yeah. Because I was like, do I need to go hit that bell? Because I can't seem to dig up, stupid.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better. Soul Reaver 2 was apparently criticized for being easier than the first game.
Darn, what a sucky thing to be.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. Is there a thing up there? Hold on. Oh, that didn't quite do what I wanted. This literally just says use the thermal to float up to the next corridor. Oh, wait. My blind. Hold on. No, that's not. That's just part of the old corridor. Ah,
How's it going?
I hate platforming. Fuck. Do you see where I'm supposed to go, by the way?
Alright, let's see. So you've solved all the block puzzle nonsense, yeah?
Yes.
4 for 4 on that.
Yes.
We find this thing. Because, yeah, this thing just says to, like, follow the... Can you smokestack your way up using the pipe?
I mean, I can smokestack up, but I don't see where I just go up
It
into
said
this
something
tube.
about using a block under a... Let's see. Because I think we might actually both be looking at the same guide, weirdly.
Yeah, I think that block was just if you couldn't get out of one of the rooms, you could shove a block around and make it easier.
Well, according to this, there's a... Let's see. Hold on, let me just... Don't hit that, or else it makes the guys come in. Did you already do the thing with the organ?
Yes.
Alright. Climb the pipes to the right, jump to the top. Don't hit the bell, 2 guys drop down. Pull the block here to give you a way up into the next passageway. Don't go up yet, as you need to pull the block underneath the wheel on the big pipe in this room so you can activate it.
In that case, I didn't do something. We go backwards. Come on.
Question, like, that shoots you up, yeah, but
Yeah.
can you glide? Like, is there any... I don't know, I'm trying to figure out, like, where did you come into this room from?
I came into the room from the right. From the right from the smokestack.
So that would be the area where you did the phase through the gate thing?
No.
Okay.
The opposite of that.
Okay.
Because the phase through the gate thing leads to this organ room, which I've spun the wheel on the organ down there.
See, yeah, after you spin the wheel on the organ, it's talking about use the pipe to go up to the next room.
Yeah.
Pull the block here to give you a way up into the next passageway.
Yes.
So you use that pipe to go up somewhere. There should be, maybe there's just somewhere you have not noticed
Potentially.
when you go up on that pipe.
Well, also I
But
think...
riding the pipe seems to be the answer.
Yeah, but I think that I missed something in the room with the rubble. Okay, yeah, no, I missed. I see what I did. I see it. We're good.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
These weird spider vampires who just look like Silent Hill monsters. Just need to leave me alone.
Oh wait, was it just you had to just run up there into that doorway?
No, so I need to pull this block over here and then spin this wheel to give this more juice, I guess.
Alright.
Oh, that doesn't look great. I just need to swap back to the spirit realm, and then we're just gonna mosey on back.
It's alright. You're almost there.
We're so close. Oh, hello. I feel like the ability to phase through iron bars should not be as finicky as it is.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of wish the way that worked is that you just ran through it as though it was not there.
Yeah.
Because you should just do that. Making you just kind of awkwardly bump up against it at first is really weird. And especially that it, like, if you're not straight on, it's like, nah.
It's like, nah, dog.
I feel like I very rarely ever made it through a gate on the first try. I want to say that gets less annoying as in the second game.
That would make sense. There we go. Look at that.
Almost there.
So close. Okay, hold on. Da-da-da. Go right. Go right. Right first. Because there's warp gate here, which we are going to use. And by use, I mean activate. Ah, thank God.
Alright, I'm just going to throw this out there.
Mm-hmm.
Should probably save the game.
I should probably save the game. You are correct.
Just in case. There could be a power outage or something.
That'd be bad.
It would be.
And I don't want to do that again, so we're just gonna save the game.
Yeah, no one wants to do that again. Trust me. I want to point out, that's not a knock on your video gaming abilities in any way, shape, or form. This part of the game just sucks. It's real bad. It's the reason why I've said over and over and over again, man, I really wish the Soul Reaver series was just like a bunch of novels or an animated movie or something. Because I really love the story.
I don't like this.
Oh?
It's like,
What don't you like? What?
It's like the... Dark Souls ripped this off. This is totally the room where you fight the spider lady. Except, oh, Jesus.
What?
It's like a
What's your
xenomorph
problem?
over here.
You don't like this H.R. Geiger shit happening?
Not... I mean, I like
I told
it,
you about. I
but-
warned you about the H.R. Geiger shit, man.
Little son,
I warned you.
returning for you, Raziel.
Zephan, your
I warned you
vision
about the fact that you were
becomes
going to come in here and fight a
an
Contra
appropriate
boss.
reflection of your soul.
And you are not his handsome Raziel anymore. His precious first
Dude, your face.
turned betrayer.
Look at that.
You have missed so
You
many
don't have any
changes,
leg to
Raziel.
stand on about
Look
not
around
being
you.
handsome.
See how the humans
Whatever. He's got a face.
He's got many legs to stand on, but not one to stand on calling
He's
me
got a
ugly.
weird anus door blocking the path back there.
Watch a pupating world.
a crevice in which to cower, only scuttling from the shadows.
I really like that guy's design, by the
Already
way.
ensnared in your coward.
Like
Yeah,
the
like,
part where he has like a human face, but all those parts open up, and there's just this giant horrible mouth under it.
Come to mine.
Yeah.
Like he's got like a weird mask. It reminds me of the bugs from. Do you ever see the movie Mimic?
No.
Okay. Weird. I want to say Guillermo del Toro worked on that actually. Somebody worked on that. I think it was del
I
Toro.
think that's a Del Toro movie. I think it's one of those early Del Toro movies.
Step forward, morsel.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was the director on it, but yeah, no, totally Guillermo del Toro. Reminds me of the crazy bugs from that.
Okay, hold on. Let me read the strategy real quick.
Yep.
Okay, take the egg back to the entrance and light it on fire, and then throw it at the. Okay. Oh wait, there's the egg. Wait, is that an egg? No. Oh god.
How's it going?
Need my Wraithblade back, sir. Ow! Oops, wait. Down, circle up, left. This is the boss fight where I'm gonna learn real quick how. Oh, that was the egg. Oh, man. This is very odd. I imagine kind of frustrating if you're not cheating like a motherfucker.
I mean, then you just like die and come back
Yeah.
with a Reaver.
Would like your damage carry over?
I mean, yeah, because like you'd stay in the same room.
Uh,
You'd absorb souls in the room and then come back and then like come back to the material plane
yeah.
and just continue the fight where you left off.
Spread out your egg. Ow.
Like, actually, I want to say, if you wanted to, you could have come in here and scoped this place out in the spirit realm before you turned it back into material. Just if you wanted to check out the boss room ahead of time. Because there's actually one boss in this game where you get, like, a bonus thing if you walk in the spirit realm instead of the physical realm.
He made a sheep noise when he died.
Well... it's probably for the best, considering all the other horrifying noises that thing looks like it'd be making.
That's true.
Consuming Zephon's apostate soul has bestowed on you a
Fucking
new
overhead pitch a
Like
burning
his
egg back
vampire's
up in his
form,
egg sac.
You're able to scale certain walls which are
Flaming
otherwise
egg up the
impassable,
urethra.
but only in the physical realm. In the spirit world, these
It's a bad way to go.
substantial edifices will not
But go he
support
did.
you.
So now I can climb things in the physical realm, I guess. Cool.
Yep. Your claws are now useful for climbing.
Alright. That's
Alright.
that entirely too long section.
Yeah, but, like, also, I think the longest section of Soul Reaver,
In
from
the
my memory.
mountains beyond the pillars, Nosgoth's cataclysms have exposed an ancient
Tony
crime.
J's talking at me.
Endowed with
I mean, yes, he
Zephon's
does.
soul, you may now progress where your path was hitherto impeded.
He's like, you've unlocked an ability, and now you can go forward in the video game. But anyway,
Alright.
alright.
Don't you feel good to have that behind you?
I do. Now I just need to know, well, it's not going to matter at the moment, but When we come back, we're gonna head back to the pillars and go on from there. Apparently.
All right. See, this is good because the way you have to save and quit, and you end up back in Squidward's house.
Yeah.
Like, this works out because it makes it really easy to just get back to where you need to go, to the central area. You don't have to walk back out of this place.
Yep. Also,
Granted, you could just go use the warp room, I guess.
I really need you to stop calling him Squidward.
Why?
Because it's weird.
What else would I call him? Come up with a better nickname.
I don't know. But, yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for the Soul Reaver. Check me out. Look at how cool I look.
You look pretty cool.
For a PS1 man.
Yeah, he's a cool-looking guy. He's got a cool-looking laser sword.
Yep. We are in part... According to this walkthrough... Let me check real quick. Wow, we are in part 9 of 15.
Yeah.
That was most of the game right there, I think.
Yeah, it was. I want to point out that those parts, by the way, like 1, 2, 3 of those parts at least are just boss fights.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyway.
No, I mentioned it. I'm pretty sure that was the longest section of the game by a mile.
But I mean,
Like, everything else in this, from what I remember, is like a very short area. Like, I'm talking, there are areas that are like, here's 3 rooms and a boss fight kind of thing.
60 hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, there's optional stuff you could be doing, I guess, but, like, if you wanted to go pick up all the glyphs and get magic spells and whatnot.
Yeah.
If you wanted to be turning your vampire enemies into stone, like a cool guy with magic, you could be doing that.
Or
you could just beat the game.
Or I could
and
beat
get
the
Soul Reaver
game,
2.
And also, I have cheat codes that let me unlock all those glyphs.
Yeah, also you could just do that and get all the fucking cut content Soul Reavers that weren't in the game.
Yeah.
So, like, later on, we'll talk about all the cut content in this game, by the way, because holy shit. Have you ever seen the cut content list for this game?
I have not.
Because spoilers, it's most of the game.
Anyway.
Like, I'm gonna put it this way. You know how this game was originally supposed to end?
Wasn't it, whatever, the end of Soul Reaver 2? Because wasn't it all supposed to be one game at one point?
No. The
Oh.
end of this game was supposed to be you kill Kain and then wipe out all the vampires and then happy ending fade to credits.
Ah.
This was supposed to end the whole series.
Oops.
And then it turned into this game plus 3 more. So yeah. So stuff got cut, is what I'm saying. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Later. Because holy shit, fuck this place. Never come back.
That's the plan.
Fun fact, in the original ending, you would have totally had to come back.
Ah, god damn it. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.